guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am so glad to have you guys here. In today's video, I am going to share a few dinners that we had with you guys. And this first one, we are having chicken over salad. I was going to grill the chicken, but it was raining and I did not feel like we have a screened-in back porch, and it's okay to grill when it's raining. In fact, I've done it hundreds of times, but on this evening, it was a little chilly, and I just didn't want to go out there, so I took the easy way out and did a pan fry on a chicken breast that I cut in half and made cutlets out of. This was a large pack of chicken that my husband had bought at Sam's because he wanted some chicken. He wanted barbecue grilled chicken, which is not in this video. I have done it before, but I might do it again in a future video, so you can see how I do that. Anyway, I am just cutting all the icky parts off of this chicken. I'm very particular when it comes to chicken. I don't like skin. I don't like fatty parts. I don't like tendons. I don't like any of that stuff. So I do cut it off, and then I'm going to take the breast and cut it in half to make cutlets. But don't get upset. I don't waste any of that ickiness that I cut off. I will wrap it up, and probably on this evening, I'll put it in the freezer, and then I will have it for chicken broth later on, because I am running low on chicken broth. So I do try to save all of my icky chicken pieces, and then I will get some bones as well and make some broth. But in this video, I'm going to share with you how I fried the chicken, how I season it, fry it, and then we chop it up and we eat it over salad. So to season my chicken, I'm going to add some olive oil, some onion powder, some paprika, Italian seasoning, some basil, and salt and pepper. And then I'm going to make sure that I get that good and coated on both sides of each chicken cutlet. I'm going to turn my eye onto medium heat and add some olive oil to my pan and let it start heating up before I add the chicken. Once it is heated, you can stick a drop of water in it to see if it bubbles, and you'll know if it's ready for the chicken. I'm just going to add the chicken, and then I'm going to cover it with a lid, loosely cover it, and then I'm going to fry it for about 5 minutes on each side. And while that is frying, I'm going to start with my salad. I am taking shortcuts when it comes to salad. I do this, for weeknights, you don't want to be cutting up a bunch of lettuce. So I do take the shortcut. I have a bag of Caesar salad, and then I have some pre-sliced coleslaw that I'm going to add to it. I'm going to get all that washed up, and then my husband comes in and he cuts up some cucumber and some mini peppers as well. My husband doctored up his salad with some Parmesan cheese, some regular cheese, like shredded cheddar cheese, cucumbers, and those mini peppers. He adds a lot of pepper to everything he eats, so that's what he's doing here. And he's using the Italian dressing. I wasn't hungry at this moment, and I told him to go ahead and eat without me, so he is doing the taste test for me. My father-in-law does end up stopping by on this evening, and he said he could smell the chicken from out in the driveway, and so we let him offered him a plate of chicken and salad for him to have for dinner as well, and they both said that it was very good. On this evening, I got creative. I went downstairs to where my canning pantry is, and I brought up a jar of beef stew soup base. It has potatoes, onion, carrots, and roast beef in it. And then I also brought up an extra jar of just roast beef. And I'm going to add a bunch of ingredients to this. I'm adding some hash brown potatoes. I'm adding frozen corn, some garlic, some cheddar cheese, and then a little bit of thyme and a little bit of rosemary. And I'm going to stir all of this up, and I'm going to put it in a baking dish, and I'm going to bake it for about an hour. I do top it with cheese, but I bake it with the lid on for an hour, and then I'm going to take the lid off and let the cheese get toasty on top. And this turned out okay. It was not my favorite. The inspiration came from a recipe that I saw on Pinterest, and I'll try to link that in the description below. I think if I'd have followed that recipe, it would have been better. Sometimes, if you've been here for a while, you know that I don't really follow recipes. I just kind of get inspiration and then do my own thing. This is one of those times where I should have followed the recipe. It was good, but it wasn't my favorite. But maybe you guys will like it. If you try it, let me know what you think. So on this evening, I am outside with the grill, and I forgot that I meant to be recording this meal, and so I forgot to turn the camera on at the beginning. I got these 4 top sirloin steaks from Sam's. They were in the grass-fed organic section at Sam's, and so I am just seasoning these with some salt and pepper. I'm going to grill them up. My daughter and my husband like theirs to have some pink in the middle. I like mine to be thoroughly cooked through. I don't want to see any pink whatsoever. So I get theirs off, leave mine on for a little while, and we just cut this up. And for some sides, we're going to have some Bob Evans mashed potatoes, and then I thaw out some corn that we froze last garden season, and this was a very delicious dinner. From the look of my hair, it must have either been a rough day or I slept hard during that nap. So last evening, Robbie and I had a date night. Nothing fancy. We went to one of our favorite chicken places, Huey Magoo's. If you have one near you, try it. Their chicken is delicious. And then they also had a car show going on in the parking lot, so we drove by to look at a few of those, and we just enjoyed our date night. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Come back, hang out with us some more. Until next time, I will see y'all later. Bye.